Jade, definitely an interesting character in the Age of Ultimate because just giving her this different element of utility. We're seeing Delia's dance used so much more than before.
The buff to it, right? It's just been, she's just...
Chip damage, safety.
People have argued that she's already been strong for a minute, right? And there's
she's
down player, yeah, specific, right? But this definitely has shown that she can battle with the top of the top. And we're starting right off with the dash punch, all right.
Now, MightyUnjust going in with the Jackie and the immediate flawless block. Let me tell you, I don't want to go into this for too long because the match has begun. This is a smart pick for MightyUnjust because he knows that his Jackie has what it takes to give 2EZ's entire roster of characters trouble. He's going to be confident against the Cetrion, the Sub-Zero, the clearly Jade, which is not a character that we've actually seen 2EZ use too much. However, as we start this first round, MightyUnjust is just doing Jackie things all over the shop. The damage is real, and this should be around one.
Oh, and just you know, getting 2EZ conditioned already too off of the forward 3, like, you know, we're playing actual footsies because that's her foot too.
We just, oh, there's definitely going to be people out there like, why do they keep doing the 10 footsies when all they're doing is punching? This is mad. But as we now go into the second round, it is conditioning. It's being able to set up that threat because if you go for just enough grabs to make them uncomfortable, she has so many ways to punish you for trying to grab.
I don't think I even seen him use grease kick at all during that. So
it's barely needed, As we now see the confirm, so much of it is unbreakable. By the time you can break, you've already lost over 30% life. The straight and give
right
me
into the
cash out. Yeah, it hurts so good. And there's one on the other side too.
2EZ's life melting before his eyes right now. Good job though, getting out of the corner.
Actually, rare footage of a short hop attack getting a hit offline. People have been blocking those all weekend, and that's the game one.
Game one. They went back really fast. I definitely feel like we're going to go to a character select screen here, whether it's take a little bit of breather or think about that character swap.
I don't think we're going to see Jade all the way through. I really don't. Like, as we can see in this situation, the Jade, it can work for some matchups, and the glow alone, the buttons to deal with the leap, the down 2, I think glow versus grenade launcher, that's all, it's stuff that we've seen used in the past, and it has been successful, right? So it makes sense. But if you're in this tournament, Romanova, you're going in with characters that you've been practicing extensively, and now the Cetrion comes through.
Yeah. Well, you see, too, as Jade has great range on stuff, don't get me wrong, and you're talking about the, you know, projectile and invulnerability or immunity, and you see MightyUnjust's Jackie. I mean, with how fast MightyUnjust was getting in, you're not going to have much time to get that immunity on, you know? Like, it's just... This might be the better pick here for 2EZ. We've seen him do really good things, and there's Tornado. And the Tornado, like,
it's the best, it's the best move of all of it. You know, once upon a time, she had to pick the Born Again variation just to get it. Now, she can give it to herself whenever she wants. And here comes the Jackie. Straight away, the damage coming out.
Lots of damage. Oh! Life just ticking away. Doing the jump, almost crossed up there.
That was a filthy setup, actually, using extra launches into that empty leap. That standing button almost counter-hit the roll, and that would have been a crushing blow, another combo.
Oh. But this is a great place for 2EZ to be. Got Jackie in the corner, got that pressure, another meter about to be up here for that Tornado to make it safe.
Importantly, something we haven't even pointed out is that these are two players that are not having the most successful day. So being that one player that's able to get a victory here, that is...
Puts them on the board.
In its own way, if anything, a confidence boost, Romanova. Because you go... In this situation, you're not being as successful as you wanted to. Having that one win can start any confidence you need to build.
Okay, we're gonna get some plus frames there. I do really like 2EZ's spacing so far here, but just like that, you just can't let MightyUnjust get that close to you.
All it takes is one leap. That's the nature of Jackie, especially in this variation. Wake up, down 2.
I keep embracing myself for like a crushing blow coming from that overhead kick.
Oh,
you want to
anti-air? You want to anti-air? Eat this grenade launcher, bro.
The health is just ticking away. Ending that combo in the... Oh, got him with the overhead.
That totally...
Fatal blow.
That totally just hit like that. Okay, that's not something that we're used to seeing, but it's going to give 2EZ an opportunity.
Yeah.
Just short of 8% damage left to go. Poking with the wins.
Got a bar there, too, to make some stuff safe. Oh. And there it's going to be. All right, 2EZ's on the board.
Okay, now... MightyUnjust is a man of many characters. This has been touched on earlier today. We've seen it in action. He has been known to mirror Cetrion players.
Oh.
There was once upon a time when Ultimate just came out, there was another player called Scorpion who, and there we go. I'll give you some lore. I'll give you some lore, right? The reason this thing. So for the longest time, there was there's a player that hails from Mexico, Scorpion, shouts to you if you're watching this, who when Ultimate came out was really showcasing this variation and I think beat Unjust I think about 4 series consecutively across the weeks. And it reached a point where Unjust, with all of his characters, went, you know what, I'm just going to start mirroring you. And that's when we started to see him use Cetrion as well, to the point where, yo, check this out. That's a sick logo in the background, you know. Wait, they're the same color. It's hard to tell who's who. But here we go. Never mind. We'll get there. We'll get there.
They got some different hair and items on them, though. So we'll go by that.
It looks very similar. Anyway. One game apiece here, and MightyUnjust starting this round off strong.
Ooh, too easy one for the throw there and got punished by MightyUnjust there. Again, one thing about Cetrion, though, doesn't always do the most damage. It's more about the consistency, right? Ooh.
Exactly. The thing about Cetrion is that when she gets crushing blow damage, it's insane. But who doesn't get insane crushing blow damage if they have launchers, right? So she's not really special in that regard. It's the momentum factor that every time you do a combo, you end it in the wins, you get a situation afterwards where it can be chip damage, it might be another hit. Ooh. But it's a snowball effect. MightyUnjust gets that round.
Yeah, too easy went for the earthquake there. Caught the moment there for MightyUnjust.
This is a mirror match that Unjust is unbelievably experienced in.
This is a mirror match, too, that most people would not want to see, let alone they're following along at home right now like, whoa, these are both purple Cetrions.
It's a matchup where the thing about Cetrion is what makes her, I think, the best character in the game, in my opinion, is that she just, you're hard-pressed to find something she doesn't do well, besides like maybe flawless block attacks, but she doesn't really need them because you're very rarely in that situation. Yeah,
and she has that consistency like we were talking about. Oh, okay. I like the back off there. Too easy looked like gonna fire projectile, but that's now the pressure's on. Still got a bar for each of them, make stuff safe.
Confirm.
Yeah.
Always going in for the wins, and now it's the amplified wins that are significantly more plus on hit. Oh, no! She walked forward! Oh, she walked forward to throw the interactable, and it made the fatal blow whiff. That is a unfortunate event.
You're not raining on his parade today.
No. Walking right underneath it because I throwed a interactable at you. And here's the question. Does Too Easy go with the Cetrion mirror again, or do we now see the change to maybe a Sub-Zero? Because Unjust plays Sub-Zero as well. They play a lot of similar characters, you know.
It's hard to say because Too Easy's not doing horrible with Cetrion at all, even in the mirror. But would Sub-Zero really be a game changer here?
It is going to be Sub-Zero all the same. A lot of Sub-Zero players, they wouldn't be seen dead without that deep freeze, that amplified ice ball, just being able to crush projectiles, the counter-zoning game, the confirm, all of it really. And we're going in for the long game though, because you fight MightyUnjust now, you know that if he loses to the Sub-Zero, he has an opportunity to change, right? Yeah. So he has so many characters he's used against Sub-Zero in the past.
Yeah, I mean, like we were seeing like Noob Saibot earlier.
Yes. Yeah,
there's a whole arsenal in MightyUnjust's cabinet of characters.
He has used in tournament, if memory serves, he's used about 20 different characters in those weekly tournaments and won with them. One of the most versatile players in our entire scene for a good reason. Getting so much of his offline practice during his local, you know, Mortal Kombat New Jersey. So many top-level players kind of grinding there together. MightyUnjust, a prominent community member.
Oh, yeah. And here we're seeing Too Easy having a good start here. Definitely got the pressure, and Sub-Zero in the corner is a big threat. I have not seen it in forward 2 yet, though.
Not yet, but we will.
We will.
This has been the day of it. On Kratos, just on that next level stuff, not getting hit by a single one. You forget you're offline sometimes. Oh, there's a slide for punish.
And that could have been a great opportunity there for MightyUnjust had they not gone for the air projectile.
Oh, that last hit of Hell's Wrath's going to come through. Not really for the damage, more for just putting us full screen at a range where you might be a bit more comfortable. MightyUnjust not going to be comfortable now, though, with just over 10% Hell's Wrath to stay in the air.
I love the use of Hell's Wrath to kind of counter Sub-Zero's projectile on the ground.
Just being able to stay in the air. It's an underrated counter-zoning tool that Cetrion gets, and in this case, oh no, one of those breakaways getting caught by a move that just wasted all of that meter for Too Easy, and what was looking like a one-sided round is slipping through his fingers.
Now what I'm waiting for is for somehow, you know, the fatal blows on deck.
Oh!
Oh, but the slide, the too easy slide. Let's just say that.
Take there from MightyUnjust. I can't believe I got hit by that, he thinks.
And see, that is what's insane right now, because that slide being thrown out, if Cetrion wasn't doing that, right there, it would be the punish. Right there. There it is.
Now MightyUnjust saving the counter hit crushing blow on that
Forward
string, though. Saving the counter hit. I'm not sure about that.
I don't really know if I agree yet, but what was that? Was that a standing one?
Down one.
Down one. It was a down one.
And he crossed up, and we got those too easy.
Oh. Okay, here's the chance. Are you gonna put him in the I'm gonna say somewhat honest blender here, because it's not like it's the most insane miss. It's just consistent and plus frames, you know.
Fatal blow is a reality.
Are we gonna see some revenge here for the? Oh, but the down one.
Right. Okay. There is some absolute visual frustration coming out from Unjust, because I think
Take a breather.
There were some things in that matchup that definitely, I think, upset him. Being one blocked slide away from winning a round and making a full comeback, when he got hit by that slide in round 1, he is sitting there thinking, I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, with how punishable slide is on block, the last thing you want to do is eat any slide that's just out in the open like that. So
this is an important game.
Yeah, and this is a very important game. They'll have a point on the board.
We will. Now, this being a game 5, MightyUnjust, as we said, he's got the last character change available. And in this case, he's gone for Jackie. So we'll see if he's able to rush it down enough. Too easy might have the edge here, though. The momentum going into this game, winning the way he did against Cetrion as well. And the fact that MightyUnjust is clearly bothered by that last match, we'll say.
I mean, he's bothered, and he's already making the pressure in here. All right, getting the throw. All right, forward throw. Get those grenades out, girl.
Now this is one of those matchups.
That you got to be careful for that.
Absolutely. That grenade launcher not only does damage when it connects, but it does do damage over time if there's a puddle that they stand in. But again, so much of it unbreakable.
Life just melting away, but down one. Gonna get that confirm off of it. Great time to break away.
The block.
Oh, that you love to see a forward 2 block.
And that actually didn't have deep freeze on the end of it as well. So that would have been punished on hit because it wouldn't have connected. But MightyUnjust, the Jackie's been enough to bring him onto this match point. Too easy. Oh, we just slide.
Got him again.
That's how we roll here.
Oh.
Again, 2 of them back to back.
No, that's how we slide.
Ugh. Sliding in and out of the situation. The jump back. The dash punch. That was so nearly crushing
You said
blow.
not in my DM, sir.
Sub-Zero. The trade! We so nearly saw a trade situation there. MightyUnjust looking for it.
I like the side swap there. Great mix-up here. All right, too easy using that meter to break away here. Another block on that forward 2.
Keeps it safer than the creeping ice.
Mm-hmm. Great
the drop.
job.
Looks for the air-to-air. Oh my god, no confirm! Too easy!
3.
Oh, just letting the ice ball rock. Ooh, that's how we finish.
That's the rage that you invoked in the Unjust there.
I mean, there's still, even after, you can see it. You can see in Unjust just demeanor. I don't think he's happy with how he played there. He got the win.